Hello everyone, how are you all? Today we are going to make simple bajra or kambu adai, which is my son's absolute favorite. You can give us a evening snack or a morning breakfast, and it is completely healthy. All the ingredients I have mentioned in the description box as well. Here I am taking 1 cup of bajra, pinch of salt, jaggery, coconut, some ghee and some water to knead the flour. So I am taking 1 cup of bajra, adding pinch of salt, mixing the salt thoroughly. Always while making a sweet dish, try to add a pinch of salt. It enhances the taste nicely. Now it is all mixed properly. Let's prepare the jaggery water. For every 1 cup of flour, I am using half cup of water, not more than that. Don't use more water than mentioned. Otherwise it will become very sticky. So then adding 1/4 cup of jaggery. Here we are not going to boil, no one string consistency, nothing. We are just going to melt the jaggery in the water. Keep stirring until the jaggery melts. After 3 to 4 minutes you can see the jaggery will melt completely. At this point you can remove from the stove and you can filter it. So jaggery will contain lot of impurities, so I will always suggest you to filter it before adding to any dish. Let's strain the jaggery water using the strainer. So after straining you can mix it to the bajra flour to make the dough. So before that I am going to mix the grated coconut here. I always suggest you to add freshly grated coconut for a great taste. So don't skip the coconut. So the coconut is completely mixed now. You can add the jaggery water little by little till it forms a dough. Now you can see I am adding very little water at a time so that the dough won't be sticky. So now the bajra flour has absorbed all the water. Now I am using my hands to knead the flour just for a minute. No need to knead for a longer time like chapati dough and all. Just kneading for a minute is more than enough. At this stage you can even add a teaspoon of ghee, but I am not adding it here. So just use your hands to make a dough. The dough will be very soft. If you feel it is so sticky, you can add little bit of bajra flour as well. Now the dough is completely soft. Now let's start making the adai. So for this I am taking butter paper. You can use banana leaf as well. So but I am so convenient with the butter paper, so I am going to use the butter paper here. So before that let the dough rest for half an hour. So here I am taking the butter paper. I just greased a little bit of oil in the butter paper as well. Making a small ball from the dough. Adding little bit of oil on the paper as well. Then flatten using your fingers. Don't need to pressure too much of, no need to put too much of pressure. Just a little bit of pressure is more than enough to flatten this. Now it is completely flattened. Don't flatten too thick, not too thin. If it is too thin it will become like appalam. If it is too thick it won't cook inside. Now the tawa is nice and hot. Adding little bit of oil to it so that it won't stick. Transferring the adai gently to the tawa. Then drizzling a teaspoon of ghee. You can use oil also, but for kids I always prefer to use ghee. So throughout this cooking the flame should be really low. So after a point of time you can see the color will slightly change. At that time you can flip the adai. So try to do so gently, otherwise it may break. And don't make the adai so big. Make it small so that it will be easy to flip as well. Here I am keeping one adai in the side and I am putting the other adai as well. I highly suggest you to cook one adai at a time if you are a beginner. So I am completely used to this process. I am putting 2 or 3 adais at the same time. So now both the sides are completely cooked. It hardly took 3 to 4 minutes for each side. Now you can see the adai has cooked completely. Now you can transfer to this plate and you can serve. This is a complete fun easy snack. The kids can have it without any problem and it is so healthy also. Do subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Thank you. Bye bye.